Hey, what's going on? It's Mike, and I'm here with another episode of Smart Simple Digital. So today, I'm going to show you how to create your own animated GIFs. So there's a good chance that whenever you go online today, whenever you check your social media feeds or browse a news site or peek in at your group chats, you're likely coming in contact with GIFs in all of those situations. GIFs are everywhere, and they become a really huge component within the conversations that we have in digital spaces. So, in case you may not be familiar though, GIFs are animated images or short video clips that are used to convey an emotion, to show a reaction, or to help illustrate a story. So, a GIF could come in the form of a movie clip, a clip from a popular movie. It might be a scene from the news, could be a cartoon, but the gist of it is that it's something that might feature someone giving an interesting reaction, interesting facial expression, or doing something interesting that just helps to illustrate a point or to lighten the mood in the conversation or just to stir up a laugh. So there are a bunch of places out on the web, a lot of services, a lot of tools that exist where you can find GIFs. Places like Google Image Search, there's Reddit. You can find a bunch of forums that have all different types of GIFs. There is Twitter GIF Search, is a tool within Twitter that will allow you to find a GIF and embed it into your tweet. And then there's sites like Giphy that are essentially it's a database where you can find all different types of GIFs for really any occasion, any type of reaction, emotion that you're looking for. There's a GIF there that you can find. But the really cool thing though is that you're not just limited to using the GIFs that are out there on the web. You can actually create your own. And so that's what I'm going to show you in this video right now. So let's get started. All right, so here we are on Giphy.com. And as I mentioned earlier, Giphy is one of the larger online databases for GIFs. You can find GIFs for any occasion here, find any reaction. You can just kind of scroll through, find one that you like. You can search by keyword, or you can just kind of look through their categories. But for now, we're going to look at actually creating GIFs. And to do that, we're going to click this create button towards the top of the screen, towards the top right corner of the screen. So here we are at the GIF Maker screen, and so we have a couple different options that are available to us. So we could create a GIF from an online video. So if there's a video out on YouTube or Vimeo or some other online location, we could simply copy the link to that video and then paste it in this field right here, and it will automatically convert it into a GIF. The second option that we have here is that we could drag and drop a video file that's stored on our computer, drag it over to the screen, and it will automatically convert it into a GIF for us. And then the third option is that we could browse for a video file that might be stored onto our computer, find it, and then it would automatically convert it to a GIF. I'm actually going to do this first option right here. I'm going to create a GIF from a YouTube video. So to get started, I've already copied the link to a YouTube video, and I'm going to paste it into this field right here, and automatically you can see that it's going into the GIF creation process. So I used one of my videos as an example here, and so we have a couple different options that are available to us here on this screen. So there's a start time. So by default, this GIF is starting at the very beginning of the video, the 0 mark. But if I wanted to adjust it, let's say I want to start it later in the video. There we go. So let's say I want to start it right here. I can do that. The next option is the duration. So by default, the length of the GIF is set to 3 seconds, but you can actually extend it up to 10 seconds. You can drag this slider right here, or you could click on the arrows to extend it. But I'm just going to take mine down a few notches. I'm actually going to go back to 3 seconds, and I can just type that in like that. The next option here is that we could add a caption if we wanted to. So I'll just put Smart Simple Digital. And so you'll notice that we have a couple different style choices to choose from to format our text. And the first one here is default, and that looks like that. The second one is meme, and that gives us a bigger, bolder font. And the third option is subtitle. And let's see how that looks. There we go. And so the next option here is we can adjust the color of our font. So I'll just choose green. And that's how it looks. Well, for this example, I think I'll remove the caption because I already have the watermark down at the bottom of the video. And next we can add some tags. And so tags, they're optional, but they help to, they make it easier for people and even for yourself to find your GIF. So I'll just include tech, I'll include smart, simple, digital, tutorial, I'll include an emotion, I don't know, serious, happy. And so let's say if someone was searching for any of those terms on Giphy, they would potentially come across this GIF. The next thing that we have here, this is just showing the source. So this is the source of the video. It's out on YouTube. Next, we have public or private. So this lets us determine whether or not this GIF is going to be available for anyone on Giphy.com to see, or we can make it private so that it's just available to me. And so another thing to point out here is that these options are only available if you have an account on Giphy.com. And I highly suggest that you create an account so that you can get access to these advanced controls. If you don't have an account, then you won't be able to edit tags, and you won't even be able to delete a GIF once you've created it. So I highly suggest that you create an account before you start creating your own GIFs on this site. The last option here is create GIF, and I'm going to click that button. Oh, and also there's this button, there's this box here just to say that we agree with the terms of service. But I'm going to click the create GIF button, and it's going to do its thing. All right, and there we go. This is the finished product. This is our GIF. And so we have a couple different options that are available. So here's the favorite option. So I could click this and it would add this GIF to my list of favorites. So it'll be easier for me to find it and come back to it anytime I wanted to use it. There's the option to copy the link. And so this just gives me access to different versions of the link to this GIF so that I could paste this link onto social media so that I could use it. Also, there's the option to download it. So this would allow me to download a copy of this GIF to my computer. Then I could upload it in some other location on social media, for example. Then there's this last option here to embed. So I could come here, I could copy this code, and so I could then embed this this GIF onto my website, for example, or blog. Really comes in handy. And then there's also these options here, I should point out, where it just makes it easier to share your GIF on social networks. So that is it. It's pretty simple. So give this a try and have some fun. Get creative with it. You can use a video that is on YouTube. You can use one that you may have recorded on your phone and see what you come up with. So that's it. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. If you found this video helpful, make sure that you like it and also share it. And by sharing this video, you will help someone else to come in contact with this information. You'll help this channel grow. So yeah, do that. Like it and also share it. That'd be really great. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.